He wasn't used because he was weak. He was used because he was too kind. And he allowed it to happen every single day, always smiling. Deo was a little donkey who believed that kindness was his superpower. Every morning he woke up before dawn. While others were just opening their eyes, Deo was already standing at the gates of the valley. He was ready to help, to serve, and to give. And he was proud of it. He walked through the valley with his head held high, thinking, I am the most important animal here. Everyone needs me, and everyone loves me. The horse needed to carry heavy firewood along the rocky path, and Deo did it without a single word. The goat needed help pulling a cart through the mud, and Deo stepped in without being asked twice. The cow needed him to stand by her fence and drive away the young ones. Deo stood there for hours under the scorching sun, never complaining. All the animals in the valley knew Deo's name, but none of them knew about his pain, because behind that smile, Deo was literally fading away. With each passing day, he gave more and more, and kept less and less for himself. His food portions grew smaller, his rest shorter, and his body weaker. But he kept smiling widely, because deep down Deo believed, if I am good enough for everyone, they will love me forever. One morning, Deo woke up and couldn't stand up properly. His legs were trembling, his back felt like it was on fire, and his stomach had been empty since the day before. The night before, he had given his last feed to the goat, because she said she was hungry. He got up slowly and painfully, and the horse was already standing at his door. Deo, I need you to carry my load today. It's urgent. Deo looked at his trembling legs. Then he looked at the horse's healthy and strong body. And then Deo did what he always did. He answered, yes. He carried that heavy load across the entire valley, breathing heavily with his eyes closed. He lay there for a long time. The valley was filled with noise and life. The horse was laughing loudly with his friends. The goat was eating fresh, green grass with her kids. The cow was resting comfortably in the cool shade. Not a single animal even looked at Deo. No one came to check if he was breathing. No one brought him even a single blade of grass. Deo lay on the hard, cold ground all alone and felt something inside him quietly break. He had devoted every single day to making others comfortable, yet none of them showed him even a drop of care. That night, slowly and painfully, like a knife, a question crept into his heart. Do they love me, or do they just like what I do for them? Deo closed his eyes, and the silence gave him the bitterest answer of his life. The next morning was different. When the horse came, Deo didn't move. Deo, I need you. No. The horse blinked. What did you say? No. Deo's voice was quiet. There was no anger in it, no fear, only complete and final realization. The horse expected Deo to laugh, apologize, or jump up to help as always. But Deo didn't move. The horse left, confused. Then the goat came, then the cow, then the dog. Each time, Deo said the same word, no. And here is what finally broke his heart. Life in the valley didn't stop. The horse carried his own firewood. The goat pulled the cart herself. The cow managed her fence on her own. Everything went on perfectly well without him. Turned out they had never truly needed him. They just needed someone who didn't know how to say no. Weeks passed. Now Deo ate his own food first. He gave his body rest and began to protect his time. Gradually, his legs stopped trembling, and the pain in his back faded. Slowly, he began to walk through the valley differently, not with a desperate hunger for love, but with the quiet, unshakable calm of someone who had finally chosen himself. The other animals noticed that Deo had changed. There was no bitterness or coldness in him. He had simply become strong, like a tree with deep roots that no wind could shake, and the animals who used him every day now respected him more than ever, because the world never respects those who give everything away. The world respects those who know their worth.